Assalamu alaikum and welcome to another episode of Reviewed. You are watching us live on our Facebook pages as well as on YouTube. Be sure and like, subscribe, and follow our Facebook pages, and the addresses are facebook.com/the new spaces and also facebook.com/toffee TV. And you can also subscribe to our YouTube channels so you don't miss out on any of the updates or even the live streamings that we do. This is a show called Reviewed, and every day or so we try and take one app, gadget, or even a website or a service, and we take you through a somewhat of a detailed review so that this can be something that you can also download and also follow. The app that we're going to do today, that we're reviewing today, is called 1010, and this is what the icon looks like. It's a really fun game. In fact, this game company was acquired by Zynga not too long ago for a handsome sum of $250 million, if I'm not mistaken. So Gram Games is now part of Zynga Games. So I'm gonna open this up, and you'll see the opening screen. And if you've recently updated the app, which I just did, you'll see a notice that says that Gram Games is now part of Zynga family. So accept that and go ahead. This is what the opening screen looks like, and I'm just going to go ahead and play. Now, the purpose of this game is it's very reminiscent of if you've played Tetris or any puzzle games. Essentially, you have to take the different shapes that come and try and fill up the square. And as you have your rows and your columns complete, it's going to start to remove them off the screen. And the challenge is that you make as many columns and rows as possible with the pieces that you get so you can advance through the different levels. So I'm just going to take this 4 bars here. I'm going to attach this. Go here. I get another 3 up here. You know, unlike a lot of these other puzzle games, which actually end up giving you a lot of anxiety, this is a much more laid back game. It's very neatly done. And there you go. So just keep building. Let's build up here. Okay. There we go. So it's got sound effects and all. And I'm pretty sure if I go into the settings, there might be some background music. But as a personal preference, I like to keep the background music off just so I can concentrate a little bit more. So I'm still going strong, kind of. Not as well as perhaps what other people can play. Like I've expressed before, I don't have a very good temperament for games like these, but this is great for concentration, for trying to multitask, especially if you're trying to do other things while playing the game. And also, again, depending on the person who's playing, you can also it really helps develop motor skills or relax your fingers and joints. There we go. This game has to be going somewhere. There we go. And the faster you play, the more fun it can be. If you look up, try and find out a little bit about the company itself, you have to know that there are so many game development companies out there, and for Zynga to have picked up a company like this, Gram Games, they must be doing a lot of things right in order to have sold for so much money. There I am. So, like I said, I'm not very good at the game, but I'm done and over with. If I want to go ahead back to the home screen, or I can also get linked up to my social media. Of course, I'm in airplane mode right now, so it won't, but it can also allow me to do that. Um, at times when you go through a couple of rounds, if you, before going to your next level, sometimes it will also give you a free ad. And of course, this is the free version of the game. So you have to pay, you have to bear the brunt of those ads. So those standard 30-second ads is what they show you. There we go, getting it a little bit better. And again, personally speaking, I'm a big fan of Tetris. When they first launched on the Nintendo Game Boy many years ago, so it's always been very reminiscent. And such games are also really cool to play, regardless of the age group that you are in. There we go. What is one game, one puzzle game like this that you play? Why don't you let us know in your comments? It'll be something good for us to compare to. There we go. So I'm doing something. Oh, there we go. I have a 4 batch here. There we go. I'm going to try it one more time and see how far I can get. Sometimes we go into schools and interact with youngsters there, and we often ask them what games they like to play, and it's pretty incredible as to how popular this 10-10 game is. So even for a younger audience, they really enjoy the game. Obviously, it's very simple and clean as far as its interface is concerned. So maybe parents have less of an objection to play something like this. If you've watched earlier episodes of Reviewed, always be sure and let us know how we are doing. If you'd like to have some more information or technical details or less technical details about a review, let us know so we can fine-tune our reviews to help you better understand or interact with a particular app. There we go. I know for a fact that later on today at the New Spaces office and Toffee TV's workplace, we are going to have quite a lot of busy bees downloading this app and trying to compete with one another. There we go. Let's see how... Oh goodness, this is terrible. Oh, no way I'm getting anywhere with this, so that's how bad it is. But again, it's a very simple game. The interface is simple. The objective of the game is also very simple. And again, if you don't want ads, just go ahead and buy it. And that's probably the best way you can support any app or game developer. These guys are doing a fantastic job, this particular company called Gram Games. And I personally really like this particular game. In fact, it's one of maybe 2 or 3 games on my phone. If you like this game, do let us know. If you already play it and would like to share some strategic moves that we should pay attention to, also share those. And again, you are watching a live episode of Reviewed, where we've gone ahead to review an app game called 1010. You can follow us, like our Facebook pages, which are facebook.com/thenewspaces and also facebook.com/ToffeeTV. And you can also follow and subscribe to our YouTube pages, which is youtube.com/ToffeeTV PK, and also the New Spaces on YouTube. We often live cast a lot of varying content, places that we cover, and also videos from our library. So be sure and stay tuned to our social media channels, and of course also like and subscribe our websites, which are toffeetv.com and thenewspaces.com. This is Rabia Garib with the entire team of Toffee TV and the New Spaces, wishing you Jashn-e Azadi Mubarak. a little belated, but wherever you are, hope you had a wonderful celebration. And just because I've signed off, I'm playing so much better.